Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, listen, Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Steve Harvey, yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say, I'm not afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now, one and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay. Here we go. I was working out. I was talking to a buddy of mine. And I was telling him something that Bishop T.D. Jakes told me one time. I heard him say it. He said, I would hate to die and not do the thing that I was born to do. I would hate to die and not do the thing that I was born to do. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, that hit me like a pile of bricks, man. Because it made me feel so grateful that God has allowed me to live my life this way. Now, and I'm talking about grateful for all of it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I have had all of them. The person you see today, it ain't always who I was. It was on the inside of me, but it hadn't externalized itself, if that's a word. It hadn't been brought out. It was in here, but it was under development. Who I am today was a process. But like I said before, don't trip. He ain't through with me yet. Even today, I'm still an imperfect soldier for Christ. Today, I still fall short, oftentimes. But I'll tell you what, I'm ever grateful for the life I have. And you know what? I want to encourage everybody today to explore your possibilities. I mean, man, explore your possibilities. Why would you not want to find out, discover, or know what it is God got for you? Why would you not want to achieve or accomplish all of your possibilities? Now, as I ask you this question, I want you to know that the devil is busy, that he plays mind tricks. So as you hear this, I already know he's saying to some of y'all, yeah, Steve, that's easy for you to say, but I done got myself in this situation right here. Ain't nothing too hard for God. Nothing. And see, so as you listen to me, try to get your mind open to this. Why would you not want to explore all of your life's possibilities? What's possible with your life? And I'm talking about from right where you are right now. I'm not asking you to change. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm telling you, this is a fact that God can get you from right where you are right now. Broken, misled, misguided, misunderstood, mistaken, all of that, misfortunate, all of the misses you've been talking about in your life. You know, I missed the lottery. I missed my ride. They fired me. I missed the deadline. I didn't get it. People just miss themselves to death. If you've been all them misses, God can get you from right where you are. God a home run hitter. I'm here to tell you that. He's a home run hitter. He's a put him over the wall whenever he want to, all the time. And you can be a recipient of some of these home runs. He'll put the bat in your hand, but you got to swing. Now listen to me. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You got to stop holding yourself down with beating yourself up. He won't hold you down about it if you don't hold yourself down about it. But I'm going to tell you one more time, the devil is busy. So what the devil do is he make you think you ain't worthy. He make you think that you've done something so despicable that you can't come back from it. He makes you feel like you so low you can't go up high. He knock you down and make you feel like you've been knocked down harder than anybody else. You can't get up. He roll you so deep down in that ditch you can't see over the edge. God can come get you from no matter where you are. I'm telling you, man, you ain't in no hole too deep for God. Magic Johnson will tell you that. Listen to me. You ain't in no hole too deep for God. Steve Harvey can tell you that. You ain't in a hole too deep for God. Tyler Perry can tell you that. I can name you some people. Bishop Jake can tell you that. I could tell you, Kenneth Ulmer can tell you that. Bishop Kenneth Ulmer. I could tell you some people. Kirk Franklin can tell you that. Donnie McClurkin can tell you that. I just know some people personally, man, that done been in a hole. Joel Osteen can tell you about it. I know some people, man, been down, been in a hole so deep. I bet you Paula Dean can tell you about it. See, but you know what? Then here we go. We don't like to talk about that because now we want everybody to pay extra hard for some mistakes they made. When clearly, and excuse me for being a new Christian, but there is a prayer that I've been saying since I was a little bitty boy, and it took me till I was a grown man to understand it. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. So see, it ain't my job to hold nobody down, to keep my knee on somebody's neck. Who am I? I'm going to need some forgiveness in a second here, probably today. See, so all this, you holding people down with the way you feeling about them, and she shouldn't have said this, and she'll never get, I'll never support this again. Man, get up. Get up and get real. You for real? You think you ain't finna need forgiveness real soon? You ain't finna make a diabolical mistake in your life? You don't think you are? I have. Thousands of them. Probably gonna make a few hundred more before I get up out of here. So I've decided to be in the forgiving business because I want God to forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me. You understand? See, excuse me for being a new Christian. I get tired of talking to people, man, supposed to be saved and talking about they're Christian. I don't want that type of religion, man. I ain't in that no more. I ain't in that. You can call me wrong if you want to. Say it how you want to say it. I ain't in that no more. I ain't in all that. You can feel how you want to feel about me, but I got proof that God work in my life. You know, I can't hardly get it out sometimes when people ask me something about deep on the inside of me about my soul and how I used to be and my journey and my trip. Because people don't know the trip I've been on. Well, you may have been on one worse than me. But you know what? You ain't in a hole too deep God can't get you out of. Man, I want people to remember that, man. God is a redeemer. He the great I am. So if you ain't got nothing now, what you asking for? You know, you might not have nothing because you ain't asking for nothing. Quit asking God to get you out of debt and ask God for a life of abundance. Then you take the money and you get out of debt. You keep asking to get out of debt. You keep being in debt to get out of. Come on, man. What you asking God for? I'm just tripping today. That's all. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ride. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is alive and well. All because God is who he is. He's in the blessed business, the delivery business, the healing business, the get your life together business. He's in the make it all right business. He in the dream building business. He's in a start over business. He's in the how you want to do. He's in the make your dream come true. Man, he is the business. I'm telling you, he is the business. Whatever you need, God got it. Took me a long time to figure that out, man. I kept making phone calls, trying to meet people. I was always trying to arrange something and all I hear. Hey, man, Steve, relax. God got you. God got everything you need. Quit asking them people. Take it to God. God will put the right people in front of you at the right time. He will make it all come to pass in a way you would never see it. And when he do it, it'll be better than the way you wanted it. That's how God really worked. That's what I found out. That's what I'm sharing with you this morning. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, and the legend that he is, nephew Tommy. Junior?
Yes, sir.
What's on your mind, man?
I'm going to tell you, Unc, it's today, Unc. Voting on my mind today. Early vote starts today here in Georgia. Yes, it do. I'm going to vote today, man. That's what I'm finna go do. I'm excited about going to vote. I'm finna go ahead and make my voice heard right now.
Come on,
it's time.
Man.
All that talking we've been doing, it's time now. It's time. We got to start voting today.
I think black men finna show somebody something. I don't know. See, first of all, I've never been surveyed, ever. See, when they be talking about black men, I be going, who y'all talking to? Y'all ain't, I've been a black man the whole time. I've never been surveyed.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't get to be white for a little while. I ain't get to be Asian. I ain't never been Turkish. I just been me the whole time. And have never ever been surveyed. So when they talk about what black men gonna do, I be wondering how y'all know.
Right.
Cause dog, all the black dudes I talk to, we all saying the same thing. Now, is it a couple of random people out on the internet with some old ignorant theory about why they voting for Trump? It's this little rapper with the tattoos on his face. Well, right there.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Little boy, you've made several decisions on your face that has led me to think I can't trust you.
Man,
Nothing you say.
On your face.
Yeah. You got a cartoon of a little boy peeing in the bush on your face. Why would I? When you put that tattoo on your face, what was going through your mind? I know a lot of people say they get tattoos like after the club, they'll be leaving, they'll see a tattoo parlor and they'll go in there because they was drunk.
Yeah.
What do you have to be to put a little boy that's peeing on your face? What
What's the thought process?
What drug is that?
I don't know.
Because that is not brown liquor. That ain't what that is.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll hear from the nephew who is back from vacay as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Going way down to the church. This is a Make-A-Wish ministry. Make-A-Wish ministry. All right.
Yeah.
Cat Dog, if you could.
New Baptist, this is Terrence. May I help you, please?
Brother Terrence?
Yeah.
How you doing? I got your number. You with the over the church? You with the Make-A-Wish ministry?
Yes, I am. I may help you.
Well, listen, I'm actually I'm terminally ill, brother Terrence, and I don't, as far as what the doctors tell me, it could be 6 months or another year, but I know my time here is definitely limited,
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but we're definitely here to help you out with whatever you need or whatever we can help you with. So what can we do for you?
Well, I truly believe that sometimes people have, I've seen one of them old movies they got where they got a bucket list or whatever they call it, with people trying to do things before they leave here. I guess I was just sitting around trying to figure out what I could do and what I wanted to do before I left this world and went on to what he has for me next. I don't believe in doing anything unless it's prayed on first.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't mind, maybe you can, before I even tell you my wish, we pray that the wish will come true. You mind doing anything like that?
Oh, no, I don't mind praying. That's what we're here for. Bow your head with me.
Yes, sir.
Is your head bowed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Father God, we come to you in the humblest way we know how.
Yeah.
Lord, we ask you to touch this young man in every which way he hurt. And then we ask you to deliver him for whatever is going on with him. And let him know that we, the church, is here to help him with whatever his needs is in his last days. In Jesus' name I pray. Say amen with me.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
God's going to do it. He's
amen.
Gonna do it.
Amen.
Now, you a member of the church here of New?
Well, I was a member. I still consider myself a member. It's just been quite some time, probably over a year and a half, 2 years since I've been able to come, due to my illness. But definitely I was a member there.
Well, that's all right. We're not worried about all that. We just here to take care of your last and final wish. That's what our ministry is for. We help people with anything they need. Like
what all? I mean, when people call and want things, what all of y'all help them with?
Well, we've helped them with their rent, take them to the store. Help them with a utility bill, come out and cut the grass, anything like that they just can't do. Take them to the doctor's appointment, anything we'd like to help them with, we do exactly that.
Okay, well, I pretty much got those things taken care of. I think what I'd like to do between you and myself, Brother Tan, that I've never told anyone what I'm about to tell you. I've never been with a woman before.
Huh?
I'm 38, but I've never been with a woman.
Well, I guess that might be a blessing. You might be pure. That's a good thing.
Well, but sometimes, I guess before I leave, I guess that's a desire that I have. And what I wanted to ask you was, there is a lady there at the church.
Uh-huh.
And before I leave, I think that's the woman that I would actually like to be with.
Well, I don't know if Make-A-Wish Ministry can support that kind of stuff, but go ahead, let me hear.
Okay, the lady that I'm actually interested in actually she works at the church too.
Oh, really?
Well, now she's kind of a tall one. She's about 5'9", and she's probably about a size 8. Beautiful long legs, man, and sandy type of hair, sandy color, sandy brown, man, and I mean she looked like caramel.
Hold on a minute. What's her name?
I think her name Linda.
Now hold on. That's my wife. What you mean? Go ahead, say it.
Wait. Linda's your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife. You sorry. Okay. What do you mean?
Well,
talk.
Listen, y'all are a ministry. Now, if y'all supposed to be taking care of people on Make-A-Wish and taking care of what they want before they leave this world, if that's my wish, what is the problem?
Listen here, you done crossed every line there was about this ministry, so I don't give a damn about it no more. You talking about sleeping with my wife. If I see you, I'm going to do something to you. They ain't going to even be able to recognize you. So what the you talking about messing with my wife, son of a...
I'll call Miss Linda myself and see if she don't have a problem with helping me make my wish come true.
Go right ahead and call, and you won't call nobody else. That'll be the last call you make.
I thought y'all were here to relieve people so they can enjoy themselves before they leave this world.
You talking about sleeping with my wife. Are you crazy?
But if I'm finna leave here, ain't nobody gonna know but you and her.
I don't care if you die. I don't care. You ain't sleeping with my wife, and you fool with her, you probably gonna go ahead and die quicker than you need to.
I thought this was a ministry.
I don't care what you
thought. Over there telling me about dying. Y'all supposed to be a ministry that helps people before they leave this world.
I don't care what it is, but you talking about sleeping with my wife. You got an illness, but something must be wrong with your brain talking about messing with my wife.
Ain't nobody gonna even know I've been with your wife once I'm gone. There ain't gonna be but the two of y'all. At least you would have helped me before I left
No,
here.
I can't help you with nothing. And let me tell you something. I'm not the preacher. I'm not the pastor. I'm not the deacon. I'm not none of them. But if you mess with my wife, you're going to know who I am. I'm going to be the Undertaker. Do you understand?
I hear what you're saying, but I got one more thing I need to tell you about who I am.
You ask it, you ignorant. Go ahead. Let me hear.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Linda got me to prank.
No, y'all ain't.
Got me to
me,
prank
man.
both out you.
You wrong for that. Lord have mercy. Pastor ain't going to hear this, is he?
I got one more thing to ask you,
Lord.
man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There you go, Shirley.
All right,
I'll be back
thank
in a
you,
minute.
nephew. Yeah, you will. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Diddy's legal team fires back at a Texas attorney. Michael Jordan, Steve, dropped $70 million on a brand new plane. And We the People audio talent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's going to be live from Detroit with Charlemagne and Vice President Kamala Harris. That's going to air this afternoon on the free iHeartRadio app. We'll talk about these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to Ask the CLO. This one is from Teddy in Dade County. Teddy writes, I have 4 younger brothers, and they all owe me money. My wife is getting on me about helping them out, but I don't mind helping when I can. We're not hurting for money. So why does she care? How do I tell her nicely to stay out of this?
Well, see, my man, if y'all had the 4 bank accounts that I suggest, she wouldn't even know. But once you start taking money out the main pot and she can see it, they gonna have questions about it. And I understand how you feel, man, because you helping your little brothers out, y'all ain't hurting for money. I got it. But that ain't how she look at it. That's not how she look at it. You can't expect her to see what you see. She ain't in your shoes and she ain't got no little brothers. So I don't know what to tell you, brother, except you need to have a separate bank account so when you give your brothers money, she don't know about it. That's all to it. You gotta have 4 bank accounts if you want to stay happily married. Joint account where you both have to sign to take. Well, you need the money where both y'all pool y'all money together. That take care of all necessities, household bills, living, blah 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 blah. Then you need a savings account that requires 2 signatures to move the money, so y'all always have a little nest egg on the side. And then the third account is you need your bank account with your separate money, and she need her bank account with her separate money. You are not to question her about what she does, and she can't question you about what you do. And that's the best way to stay married.
Dude,
and the man that taught me that is Roger Salters, and Roger Salters recently passed, and it broke my heart, man. The passing of Roger Salters up in Chicago, one of my great friends that taught me almost everything I know about finances. I learned from Roger Salters, from Salters Sandmar Financial up in Chicago. We lost a great brother, man. Condolences go to his family, man.
All right, moving on, Steve, to Jules in Hoover. Jules writes, my fiance and I met and we moved in with each other 5 months later. We're engaged and I want to get married soon, so my parents won't know we're living together. We rushed to do everything else, so why won't my fiance agree to a wedding date? Wow.
I don't understand. Is this a guy or a dude that wrote the letter?
This is a woman. Her name is Jules. They moved in together. They're engaged, and she wants to hurry up and get married so her parents won't know that they're living together.
They still got some jewels out there?
Well, I mean, he got what he wanted. I keep telling women all the time, your dream, a lot of women have a dream of a wedding day. A lot, not all, but most women have a dream of a wedding day. That's your dream. I don't know no man that dreams of his wedding day. Every man I know dreams of the chick of his dreams, but not the wedding day. If he can get you without the wedding day, then boom. And now y'all already moved in, so he got what he wanted. He got the chick his dream. He got you. So he don't understand the rush to get married. And he might be having second thoughts. It's 5 months. Might have learned a month.
That was soon.
You know, when you move in, you learn stuff.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Talk.
Yeah, you do.
So did y'all move in? Did y'all live together?
I did.
I
Yeah.
did too. I did.
I did.
But you know
It
what?
worked
Even when
out
you
for
do that,
guys, it worked out.
it worked out. But they can still hide some stuff till after the wedding.
Who is they?
The
Y'all.
ladies. Y'all.
And the me.
The ladies.
Yeah, we supposed to hide stuff. We know that. Y'all.
Really?
Yeah.
What
But,
kind
you
of
know,
things
that's-
did you hide, though? What did you hide? What do you hide?
Is you gonna tell what you hear? See,
What kind of question is
Stop
this?
putting us on blast like we
You don't
stupid.
ask
Like we
these
finna
kind of
sit up here.
I mean, did you
tell
hide
a
something
damn
simple
secret
like
on the
you
radio like
snore?
we fools.
Like you snore, something
3
like that.
damn fools.
Did you-
3
did you
damn fools. Tommy Kira's TV. 3 damn fools.
That's a nice ring to it.
We just gonna say, give up a secret on the radio. Why the hell you think it was a secret?
What y'all
Something
hide? Just
simple,
know.
though. Dang.
Ain't nothing simple secrets. What simple secret you
Like
can
if you snore, that's all. Like something.
That ain't no secret. Everybody know that.
You got to
They
go to
found
sleep.
that out on the plane on American Airlines one time. Man, my boy Juan was snoring on the plane one time, and he was sitting next to this white dude because he wouldn't switch seats. I told him to switch seats with me, but I know Juan gonna go sleep. He don't snore hard. White dude was looking at Juan. He said, "Oh my God, this is crazy. This is just crazy."
I love your
Can
white
anybody
guy voice.
somebody needs to wake this guy up? I said, "My man, listen to me. Don't do that.
You don't want to touch him? You don't want to touch him?
Don't do that. Don't wake up Juan, her partner." He did it anyway. Hey, guy, you're snoring. I can't even repeat
No, you cannot.
instantness it came out of his mouth.
Wow.
He said, hey, guy, you're snoring. It opened with blankety blank.
All
Good
right.
dude, though. Real good
Yeah, I
dude.
met Juan. Yeah.
Moving on to Bree in Savannah. Bree writes, my bestie got pressured to have a threesome to keep her boyfriend. She's crazy about him and has no idea that he is a real garden tool. I even slept with him years ago and she knows it. And our friend group said I need to talk some sense into her. Do I?
So we all.
Well, how you gonna talk some sense into it? You slept with him.
Years ago.
I don't care.
It don't matter.
That's
You slept with him. He convinced her to do a threesome.
Yeah.
What you don't what help does she need that okay.
Spit it out, Steve.
Man, it's hard
I
for me
don't
to
know. I
convince.
don't know if y'all been watching the news, but hey, all these little freak offs. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Get
in
somewhere,
court.
get you one person, settle in, lock it down, put them phone cameras up.
Didn't she kind of break girl code too? The bestie
Well-
sleeping with?
Yeah. I don't think
The bestie's
it looks like
ex.
they didn't know each other.
They probably didn't know it.
Because
Right
she did
then.
it years ago, she said.
Or
But
she didn't tell
probably-
her.
She told her because she does know it now. Yeah.
Threesome.
You dating
I can't
him?
get my wife to do a twosome. Jesus. You know how long it takes to get a twosome going? Man, please.
You oversharing.
Yeah, really.
I kind of understand where it comes from.
Kinda. All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, new affiliate alert. Steve, please welcome our newest station to the Steve Harvey Nation. Welcome, Baton Rouge, 104.1 The Vibe.
Baton Rouge.
KBDU.
Come
Not the
through,
rules.
Southern Jaguar. Yeah.
Yes.
LSU.
Yeah, I know we're going to have some pushback from these HBCUers on this show, but
that damn baddest band, boy. Woo! Them boys right now. His Southern is not playing.
Yes. No, we got
I'm talking about big sound. Now we already got the Sonic Boom shaking their head. Then we got the
Storm. Prairie
fam. Then the Storm. Oh, Prairie View is called the Storm.
Marching Storm.
The March Storm.
I ain't mad at them though.
It's all swag a little. We're all in swag.
Yeah.
What city is Grambling in?
Grambling.
Rustin.
Rustin.
You heard me, Grambling.
Graham.
Again, welcome Baton Rouge, 104.1 The Vibe. KVDU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We're happy to have you aboard. Thank you. All right, it's time now for entertainment news. Now, according to TMZ, guys, Diddy's legal team is pushing back on a Texas attorney who hit Diddy with a slew of lawsuits on Monday, slamming Tony Busby as a lawyer craving attention. The press conference and 1-800 number that preceded today's barrage of filings were clear attempts to garner publicity, a reference to Busby, who says he's representing, get this number, 120 alleged Diddy victims. Diddy's legal team went on to say, quote, in court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. So that's what they're saying.
Busby
Well, let me just say this. I find this whole thing, this is tragic on every level.
Yes.
This is a huge tragedy for victims.
Yeah.
Let's just start with victims.
Especially.
Yeah.
If there are victims out there, this is tragic for them. Absolutely tragic.
And they deserve justice.
Yeah.
Now, anybody that's consensual, all that consensual mess that I know was happening over there, that's on y'all. Y'all went up in there knowing what the deal was. Y'all went for it. That right there you can't get. Is when it starts happening against a person's will, when a person is held. That's when you got your problems. And that's where that's what a lot of this is gonna be about. And you can't. This is tragic, man. I hate this on so many levels, man. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I feel sorry for them kids, them girls, them twin daughters, because they don't have parents anymore. Them twin daughters of his, they mama gone. Man, look, man, when you lose a mother, that's tragic for a young person. That's tragic for anybody. It's tragic for those of us that lost ours and we was full-blown adults.
Right.
So I feel sorry for those children, man, because now and then I don't know what it's like for them to go to school. It's just sad, man.
It's just sad, like you said, all over for the victims, what they're going through, their trauma.
Horrible.
Yeah. That is it's horrible. But those children, man, that are in school, it's tough for them because they didn't ask for none of this. They ain't the cause of none of this. They can't help the actions of nobody. So I really do, man, feel for them kids, man.
Yeah.
I really
sad
do.
Situation. It really
is. It is.
And then this Puffy, man, this could have been avoided. You didn't even have to, bruh.
The behavior.
Well, he'll have his day in court next year. He will. Yeah.
But you having your everyday right now until court, though.
I'm telling you right now,
every day in jail.
And this right here, this is not a game.
Yeah.
No.
Serious charges. Very serious allegations.
Yeah. All right. Moving on in other entertainment news, NBA legend Michael Jordan bought a $70 million plane. It was a jet, customized private jet, a top-tier Gulfstream 650 ER. Is that how you say it?
What is ER? What is that? What does all that mean? What is ER? Emergency. What is that?
ER, that's for juniors, emergency room.
He certainly said that.
Aviation world, what does it mean? What does it mean? Aviation.
That question right there, just that's a big boy mess.
Okay.
That's just like, they attach names to a Falcon XL. is a plan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The XL don't mean extra large.
But ER means emergency room to Junior. We know that.
Once you see the price, you're gonna be in ER. 70 million.
Okay, so look, he spent $500,000 on a custom paint job inspired by his famous elephant print sneakers. The exterior boasts a sleek silver and black design with his signature Jumpman logo proudly displayed on the
Show
rear.
it to me. Any pictures of it?
Yeah.
You got
Send
some. Even the Jet's tail number. Now listen to the tail number. N23 6MJ. All right? That has a special
The
significance.
tail number, because it's an American plane, it has to start with N.
Okay.
That's how you know it's from America. Every country has a code. That's how you know the tail number, where it originates from.
Okay. And we know 23 was his jersey number. 6 was his championships.
I know they had some planes on sale somewhere. You ain't had to get this 70 million. They had to have some planes on sale. 70 million.
All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about family secrets right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, hey guys, Michelle on Facebook says, my friend Danielle admitted to me that her 11 and 12-year-old son don't know that their father is her second marriage. She said it's not quite a secret. She just never told the boys. Neither did her husband. So here's a question to you guys. What's something like big in your family that wasn't a family secret, but it just wasn't known? Or do you have a family secret that you can share now?
I wasn't really clear
asking us stuff that we ain't supposed to talk about.
And you know, Sherry, what is you with all this secret stuff today? Of course we have family secrets.
Anything you want to share so we can get to know you better?
No.
So wait, you don't have a family secret about Tommy?
Hell, not that he finna to say right now. No.
Well, this ain't no secret about Tommy. This is not a secret. I'm not going to tell you a secret.
Well, what is it?
When everybody thought he was going to be smart. That's what everybody thought. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, some head scratching going on.
How's that work out for your family?
Yeah, that's the only thing we thought. We had all quite quietly thought, what's
Junior?
Got Junior family, something else.
Junior's got, yeah.
They didn't even tell me though, but I found out my real granddaddy had lived on the street behind my grandmother, and the man I thought was my grandfather wasn't really my grandfather. So when I go back there to cut my grandmother yard, we was looking at each other, but it almost felt like we knew each other. You know, I'm cutting grass, he cutting grass. We damn near knew it. Like he looked like me, but it didn't look like me. So I asked the other man, who is this then? So when I found out, they said, well, your real granddaddy stayed on the street behind you. I seen the man. I knew him. Mr. Jesse was his name. Mr. Jesse.
Hey, Junior, how old was it?
At that time, he was about 68, 69.
Oh, yeah. Well, you ain't know? You could tell.
So here I am.
Well, let me ask you a question. He said, where was his hairline?
You know what?
He was bald.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is. That's him.
That's your papa.
Yeah, that's Pawpaw. Yeah, there it is, Junior. Yeah. Hey.
So wait, how old were you, Junior, when you found out?
I was about 19.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was a long time. So did y'all form a relationship after that?
We spoke, you know, but I didn't know, because the man I thought was my grandfather, he was in the house, so I kept calling him Pawpaw, and then I found out he really wasn't my Pawpaw. He just married my grandmother when I was born. You know, so when I got here, he was my Pawpaw. That's all I knew. That's all I wanted.
You had a fake granddaddy, though?
The whole time.
Coming up in 34 minutes after the hour, Vice President Kamala Harris is laying out a new plan to empower black men as she tries to energize them to vote for her. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Vice President Kamala Harris has announced a plan. She announced it on Monday to give black men more economic opportunities and other chances to thrive. Her plan includes providing forgivable business loans for Black entrepreneurs, creating more apprenticeships, national initiatives for better funding for studying junior sickle cell, diabetes, prostate cancer, and other diseases that disproportionately affect African American men. And she's calling for better regulating cryptocurrency to protect Black men and others who invest in digital assets. Last week, former President Obama called out Black men. I don't know if you guys saw this. He called them out, arguing that they should have the same enthusiasm for Vice President Harris's campaign that they did for him and his campaign back in 2008 and 2012. Now, check this out. The Black Men for Trump Advisory Board released a joint statement that said President Obama's recent call for Black men to support Kamala Harris based solely on her skin color rather than her policies is deeply insulting. Black Americans are not a monolith.
Don't nobody want to hear that.
Mm-hmm. That's what they said.
Don't nobody want to hear that. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something, man. What President Obama said, he had every right to say it.
Absolutely.
Because he happens to be one of us. See, y'all, and it killed me, the backlash. This black woman was on CNN talking about how dare he. Whoa. Slow your roll. Mm-hmm. Slow your roll. It's black dudes that can say stuff to other black dudes and we go with it.
And that's what
he one of them.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He one of them. Mm-hmm. Jesse Jackson used to be one of them. Mm-hmm. You know, Louis Farrakhan is another one who could say stuff to black men and we listen to him. You understand? So you don't have talking about how dare he call out black men. He one of us. It's certain black dudes, man, we will listen to. And he wasn't talking about all black men. We knew exactly who he was talking to. And you know, if you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, the one that hollers, the one you hear. Now here come the little black men for Trump. And where that organization at? Cause I still ain't seen that. And, you know, once again, where that group of, where'd they come from?
Speak out in times like this.
But see, I keep telling y'all black dudes about trying to act like you one of them. Because when they threw at your ass, they threw at your ass. Ask Herschel Walker. They propped his ass up, bought him a house in Georgia and everything. He lost that damn election. Where is Herschel Walker? You ain't heard from him. They took his black ass right on back to Texas. We don't need you. We discard you. Tim Scott, he finding out too. He done all that brown nosing, licking, kissing, lapping, juicy booty. He done all this here. And they still don't want his ass. He done married a white girl. He done everything just right. And he can't get nowhere. For that other black dude that was a Trump supporter and all that. Now they done went on that website and found out you a black Nazi, talking about you own slave. Now guess what? Now they threw at your monkey ass too. Y'all kill me running over there. That's what, y'all kill me with that right there. Stop trying to fit in and they don't want your ass over here. I'm telling you right. Dog.
Mad at you.
I don't give a damn. Let them be mad. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Where they at? I don't care nothing about no black men for Trump mad at me. Y'all stuck up on the Donald Trump Jr.'s his raggedy ass talking about, I'm surprised at how many black men come up to me talking about, you're our hero. I was like, what? Ain't nobody said that to your monkey ass. No, who done went up to Donald Trump Jr. and said, you are a hero? What black dude said that? Man, y'all stop misrepresenting us. President Obama spoke to a certain group of black men, and he had every right because he one of us. And we know him to be one of us. So back off, my man, when he talked to us. See, it's always us. You voting for her just cause you black. Yo, monkey ass ain't voting for her for the same damn reason. So miss me with that. All right. Stank ass racism then, man.
Well, Tommy and the prank phone call coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, she sent me the proof. Okay? She sent it to me. We'll find out what that's all about. We get into it in just a little bit. But right now, the nephew is here. He's back, and he's here with today's prank phone call. Nephew, what you got?
This right here is you didn't fall, and you ain't getting no money. You didn't fall, and you ain't getting no money. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach a Glenda Ann, please.
This chick.
How you doing? My name is Brad. I'm actually with the A&C department, accidents and conditions. Wanted to give you a call and see how you're doing this morning.
I'm just fine.
Great. Now, I am the accident and condition coordinator, the last person that it goes to before actually issuing out a check. And just wanted to give you a call and see how everything is going. Have you been to the doctor on your fall? And just wanted to do a follow-up with you and make sure everything is okay.
Yeah, everything is just fine. Thank you.
Have you needed to do any rehabilitation work or anything like that? This is just a random procedure of all the notes that I have to write down. And like I said, this is the final step of getting you out a check. Now, the last I heard you were offered $2,000. Is that correct?
If you work there, you go ask your supervisor. You would know all that if you work there.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the file that I have, ma'am. I don't have everything in front of me.
If you got that wrote down, that's what they offer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, here's what we're doing. I've also been brought some other records. Is this the first time you've actually had an incident like this?
What?
Is this the first time you've had an incident of actually falling?
Yeah, that's my first time.
Okay. Well, actually, what we're doing, looking over the records here, I've got some actual incidents that it seems like you've actually fallen several times in other places. And what I'm having to do here, ma'am, is let you know that I am not going to sign off on this at all. So the money that has been offered to you, I am no longer going to be, I'm not going to confirm this check to go out to you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I don't think that you have a problem. I think that there's something that you deliberately did in one of our stores.
I could care less about what you think. What happened was the was on the floor. I fell. They don't have to pay for the claim either way it goes.
No, we're not going to. Actually, ma'am, what I'm going to have to do is get you to come down and sign an agreement.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Yes, I'm going to need you to come down and sign an agreement that you actually made this whole thing up. And I need that in writing with your signature.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Look, ma'am, I don't care if you come down or I have to come down and haul your ass in, because I'm not signing over a check to you for somebody that deliberately laid down in the floor and act like something was wrong with them.
You're lying, deliberately done a thing.
How exactly did...
it was witnesses. You need to talk to them.
I've spoken to every witness, and you know what, ma'am? Everyone thinks
you haven't spoken to every witness because my friend was there. You haven't spoken to her.
There's a lot of people that assume that you're lying.
Well, I don't care what they assume.
Ma'am, let me explain something. We can take this thing further. I even have you on video, actually deliberately laying down in the middle of the floor as if you have actually slipped.
I know you're lying.
No, I'm not.
I know you're lying.
No, I am not, ma'am. And listen, we're not going to give you $2,000. We're not going to give you $2.
What's your name?
My name is Brad with the A&C department.
Well, you won't be having a job too much for long because you a fool.
No, I'm not a fool. I want to make sure that you understand. I want to make sure that you understand.
Now, I want to make sure you understand
that this is not something that you can do or continue to do. Now, I want to hear it out of your mouth. You tell me, did you lay down on that floor deliberately?
You crazy. You think I'm finna sit here and tell you I deliberately laid down in a floor?
Am I crazy? Am I crazy for you to sit here and tell me the truth?
I accidentally fell. That's it. That's all.
No.
That's all I know.
You deliberately laid down on that floor, and you're deliberately trying to get $2,000 worth of money that does not belong to you.
Well, you just review the damn tape then, and you'll see what happens.
Would you like for me to get authorities to come over, ma'am, and bring you in? Because what we're...
I don't give a who you get. You get whoever you want to get.
If I need to send authorities down there, ma'am,
okay, well, you send them over here. I'm not scared of them either.
I don't think I'm not.
What
I'm not.
Do?
They're going to bring you in, and you're going to sign this form I have that you deliberately laid down on that floor.
You a fool.
The nerve of you black people.
I'm not coming in. I'm not signing nothing. Now what you talking about? I don't know. I ain't never heard this you talking about.
Now I want you to bring your little narrow black behind in here so we can get this stuff rectified is what I want done.
Are you crazy or deaf? Or you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, I tell you that. I am not coming in. I don't know what I would have to come in for.
I want you to sign a form that you deliberately laid down on this floor, and it was all fictitious.
Now, why the would I do something like that and then go to jail?
Why would you lay down in the floor in the first place when you knew nothing?
I told you I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was in front of you. I could look you in your eyes and tell when you're lying.
I told you. I told you what happened. That's it. That's all. Bye.
Hey, let me say one more. Hello? Call her right back.
Hello.
Ma'am, I don't want to continue to go back and forth with you.
Look. You really pissed. Look, I told you what happened. I'm not going to keep on telling you that. I don't know why the you keep calling me. Let me speak to your damn supervisor.
Let me say, well, first of all, ma'am, first of all, I am the supervisor. This is what I want. I think we can get this.
Look, what the I'm going to come in and sign what?
Here's what I want you to do. If you come down and sign it, I'll let you go.
If you think I'm going to come and sign some papers saying I laid on the floor, it ain't none of that true. The was on the floor, I fell, that's it, that's all. Now, what the are you talking about?
Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
Are you listening?
Have you been drinking?
I want
to drinking got to do with anything. What I do on my own personal time is my business.
Can I say one more thing?
Drinking? Don't keep calling me with that.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'll let you go.
My back still hurt, and you talking about you ain't gonna give me no money? You crazy? I am gonna get some money. They should have had that up off the floor. Then I wouldn't be having to go through none of this. You have I been drinking?
Glenda, I'm gonna say one more thing to you, and then I'm gonna let you go.
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother JT.
Who did it? James.
James, baby, James.
I don't know. Tell James I'm gonna get him when he get home. Who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy. How you doing, baby? You stand your ground, baby.
Second, huh?
Stand your ground, baby. Stand it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. My pressure was going up a little bit, but now I'm fine now.
And everybody here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we love you, Glenda.
Okay, thank you. I love you too.
And there you have it. I'm back. Stupid is back. Back in the saddle. It's, you get back in your stupid saddle. You gotta wiggle a little bit. It take me a little minute to get as stupid as I want to be, but I think I hit the mark. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm right on.
Never question yourself about
Did he just say that was the family secret? Did you just say that was the family secret?
What was it again, Steve? What was the family secret?
We all thought when Tommy was young, we thought he was going to be smart as hell.
That secret's out. The answer is...
it didn't take long. He started. Like that time he rode his brand new bike down to the store and came home without the bike.
What happened?
My daddy said, where your bike at, little Tommy? Oh, and then started running back down to the store. Oh. Who forgets that they got a new bike?
Yeah,
hey, it was new. It was new, man.
This damn boy.
All right.
Started having moments like that. Like I say, school though, you nailed it. Always a great student. Just out of school.
By the way, the bike was gone when we got to the store.
Yeah. Now I had to go up here. I had to kick Henry Ware ass to get this.
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter for today. The subject, she sent me the proof. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Right now. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, she sent me the proof. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for 3 years, and my husband is a cheater and a liar. A month ago, he got a certified letter, and I signed for it. The letter disappeared, and when I asked, he said it was nothing. Then I started getting unknown calls and I thought it was spam, so I ignored them. I noticed my husband got the same calls from the same number and he ignored them too. A couple of weeks ago, my husband ran to the store for me and he FaceTimed me when he got there. He suddenly got distracted and said he had to go. He must have put his phone in his pants pocket because I could hear a woman yelling in the background and he was telling her to stop following him. I asked him about it and he said it was a homeless person. A week later, I found the certified letter in his drawer and it was a notice for child support. I went off on him and he finally admitted that he had a one-night stand with a woman right before we met. According to the paperwork, their child is 4 years old. So my husband's math ain't mathin' because we've been together 6 years. I called the strange number on my phone and I talked to the woman. She said it is way more than a one-night stand. She sent me an envelope full of greeting cards from him to her and cards from flowers he sent her. Some of them were recent since we've been married. My husband swears she's lying even though it's his handwriting. This is serious because the child is involved. I know wives have stayed with their men for far worse things, but he won't be honest. Should I excuse myself from this marriage and let them live happily ever after? Please advise. Well, here's the question. I mean, do you want to be married to a cheater and a liar? Those are your words. And how you described him at the very beginning of your letter. So again, do you want to be married to a cheater and a liar? You also said these cards and letters she sent you were in your husband's handwriting and they were recent. So he's still entangled with this woman. She's not just a baby mama. If they were co-parenting, he wouldn't be sending her cards and flowers and all that. So why do you need him to be honest when you've talked to the woman? She sent you the cards he gave her and you know there's a 4-year-old child involved. Your husband's son. He lied to you throughout your marriage and continues to lie at every turn, even though you know the truth now. Can you take any more of his lies in your marriage? Is there anything he can do to make this right? And finally, will you ever be able to trust him again? These are the questions you need to think about and ask yourself. And if the answer is no, then he's got to go. Steve?
Wow. I knew it when I read the letter, what she was going to do. I knew it.
And I know what you're going to do.
Yeah, well, she's back. Shirley's back.
And he's back.
Here, you know what? This letter is a mess. Because there is some deception going on. Let's just first admit that there is some deception going on. It is a mess. I understand the cause of the deception, which I will try to regulate on this show. I won't have any success because women don't view this way, but I'm going to try to help you all understand.
Oh, baby.
She got a certified letter, then it disappeared. He asked about it. He said it was nothing. She noticed she had been getting a bunch of phone calls and she ignored those too. And then he was getting the same calls from the same number and he was ignoring them too. And now he went to the store from her, was FaceTime, and all of a sudden he got distracted and said he had to go. He put his phone in his pocket and you can hear a woman yelling at him and he was telling her to stop following him. I asked him about it and he said it was a homeless person. Brilliant. That, bruh, dog, man, come through. Homeless person. Mm-hmm. Stop following me. Okay, good. We working. I asked him about it and I found the certified letter in his drawer. Now, he's stupid. Now, why did you keep the damn letter, though? Why would you keep the certified letter? You read it. You know what it said. Throw it away. But it was a notice for child support. Mm-hmm. I went off on him. He finally admitted that he had a one-night stand with a woman right before we met. And according to the paperwork, their child is 4 years old. So my husband's math ain't mathing because we've been together 6 years. Well, hold up. Back up. Let's back this timeline. Y'all been together 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all first met, y'all wasn't really together. Y'all was just talking. You only been married 3 years, the baby 4 years old. It take 9 months to make the baby. Then the baby here, that's 2 years right there. I say, bam, we right back at 6. Did you see how I did that?
You did.
You said that
Now
math
that's
ain't math, and
deception.
y'all been married 3 years, the baby 4 years. That's 1 year to take 9 months to make a baby. That's 2 years. That's 5 years. We right back at when y'all first met. Bam, here we go. So we do have that loophole.
That's what you're trying to find loopholes so he
Really?
can get out.
I got to get this bruh one loophole.
She's already said he was a liar and a cheater. All right.
Well, Shirley, that's
well-
what you want to go with. So
That's what she said. She's the wife.
whatever,
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after. The subject is, she sent me the proof. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, she sent me the proof.
This couple been married 3 years. She says her husband is a cheater and a liar. Got a certified letter, came in the mail. All of a sudden, she noticed the letter disappeared. He had opened it, told it wasn't nothing. She had been getting some phone calls from some numbers she thought was spam. He was getting calls from the same number. She ignored him. He ignored him too. He went to the store for her. He FaceTimed his wife from the store. All of a sudden, she heard a woman yelling at him. He must have put the phone in his pocket without cutting it off. Mm-hmm. He told her, quit following him. He got home. She asked him who it was. He brilliantly said it was a homeless person. Perfect. I asked him about it. He said it was a homeless person. A week later, she finds the certified letter in his drawer. Why this man kept this letter, I do not know.
You're disappointed in him.
God, you should have put this in the rear well of your car where the spare tires at, dog. They'll never go in there. You could have did anything, man. You could have towed the back headrest off the back seat and put it up under that little hole in there. There's some places you could put this. Anyway, and found a letter, and there was a notice for child support. I went off on him. He finally admitted he had a one-night stand with a woman right before we met. According to the paperwork, their child is 4 years old. So my husband's math ain't mathing because we've been together 6 years. No. You've known him 6 years.
She said we've been together.
No, they've known each other 6 years. That's what y'all always think when we met, we was together. We wasn't. We just met. We knew each other. I was hollering at you, but we was not together yet. But if the baby is 4 and y'all been married 3, that's at least a year before you met. And then when the baby was conceived, that's another 9 months. That's another damn near 2 years. That's the baby 4. Y'all been married 3. Mm-hmm. That's 4 minus 1 plus 1. We right there. We at 5 years right there. That's when we first met. He is right spot on the money. But he said it was a one-night stand, and this is where we getting into trouble at. I called the strange number on the phone, and I talked to the woman. She said it was way more than a one-night stand. She sent me an envelope full of greeting cards from him to her and cards from flowers he sent her. Some of them were recent. Since we've been married. God, dog, bro. Man, this where we...
Help him. Help him.
No, I can't help him right here.
No, help him. Give him a lie.
No, this envelope, there's too much stuff in this envelope.
Right.
If it was one, we can get out, but this envelope full of stuff. My husband swears she's lying, even though it's his handwriting. That ain't handwriting. No, I can get out of that. A lot of people write like me.
What's a handwriting lie? What is that?
Well, a lot of people write like me.
Just lying, dude.
Yeah.
I before we got married, I was in 4 fraud cases. And, it found out the people, it wasn't me, wasn't my handwriting. A lot of people write like me.
Same signature. Okay.
This is serious because the child is involved. I know wives have stayed with their man for far worse things, but he won't be honest. Should I excuse myself from this marriage and let them live happily ever after? Please advise. First of all, he don't want her. Let me just tell you that. He don't want her. The reason I know he don't want her is because he has done everything in his power to fix this mistake he made. Thus, you have the lies. And here's the part they don't understand, Junior. The lies is because he loves you.
Oh,
there you
God.
Go. That's That's great answer.
Boy, bye. Are you kidding me right now?
If he didn't care, he'd let you get hurt. But he been trying to protect you from his mistake. Whoa. He made a mistake. Wow. Mm-hmm. His protection is to lie to cover the mistake. And let me tell you something. Obviously, he don't want the woman because now she got to stalk him to get him to come through for something. Now she got to follow him. So now there's proof that he's avoiding the woman. Because you heard him, he didn't even know you was listening. Stop following me. He don't want this. He made the mistake. The girl of his dreams is probably who he's married to. And he trying to hang on to it.
But and he won't be honest.
Well, see, y'all keep talking about honesty. What he trying to hold on is to his marriage. We got no time to be honest right now.
She wants him to tell her the truth.
Well, see, the truth is the baby's out there. You got the truth.
Honesty has to do with time now.
Yeah, you got the truth. He don't want you to think he continued because he trying to keep his marriage. Y'all don't understand that.
I do, brother.
Man, damn. Thank you, Tommy and Kia.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
If he didn't care, all he would say is, hey, just deal with it. What about it? Yeah, I did it.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM Shirley. On Instagram and Facebook. She said he's a liar and a cheater, too.
He lied because he loved you.
No way. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today.
Can't keep nobody.
Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
Lying is caring. I'm just telling you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, let's look at Pimpin' Deal Week 6 NFL. Here we go. The Bears beat the Jaguars 35-16. You picked the Jaguars, Pimp.
Yeah.
The Texans, you did pick the Texans. They beat the Patriots 41-21.
Out of my sheer hatred for the Patriots.
The Ravens over the Commanders 30-23.
Picked it.
The Eagles beat the Browns 20-16.
Well, I wouldn't really. Because I know better.
The Packers beat the Cardinals 34-13. Then you got the Saints, man. They fell to the Bucks 51-27.
A mess.
Man, what? How is Tosh doing?
Who that is a mess.
Who that?
You did pick the Colts, man. You picked the Colts over the Titans 20-17. Then we got the Chargers, man. The Chargers, you picked them. The Chargers over the Broncos 23-16.
Okay.
I know this will hurt you, but you was right about this. The Steelers over the Raiders 32-13.
Yeah, that hurt me, but I was right.
Well, how about this, Pimp? How about this, man? The Lions over the Cowboys 47-9.
Y'all, everybody have it. But y'all didn't listen to me. Now you see it popping off. Got you in the club dancing your ass off. Bring it down.
Get to that part.
That's your favorite
Pablo, man, my dude, man.
Here you go, man. You picked this one too, Pippin. The Falcons over the Panthers 38-20.
Yeah.
Now here where we fell off, Pippin. You picked the Giants to beat the Bengals. That didn't happen. The Bengals was over the Giants 17-7.
That was just a hopeful.
You were just hoping on that one?
Yeah, please.
Okay, here we go, Pippin. Then you picked the Bills to beat the Jets 23-20. Not a bad week, wasn't bad. You had 9 picks. You got 9 right, 5 wrong. That ain't bad. That's a good week. That's still money.
5 wrong. I don't want the money. Yeah.
Next week you're gonna be good. But now, what you think wrong with these Cowboys, man?
Woo, them Cowboys.
I don't really give a damn about the Cowboys. We have a major problem in Cleveland.
With the Browns?
We have a major problem.
What's the problem?
I'm just going to tell you right now, I have given up on this season.
Really?
Already?
Yes.
Yeah,
Week 6?
Yeah, 6 is over, though. I don't know how to fix this.
You think it's
who I thought
Deshaun
was
whole
going
fault?
to fix it.
Deshaun Watson is the problem, the whole problem.
No, he's not the whole problem.
He half of it.
There you go, sir.
All right. Coming up at the top of the hour, thank you, Junior. A man on social media needs some advice. He says, how do I get over my bad parents being good with my kid? We'll talk about it right after this.
Oh, that happened.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve. DK on Steve Harvey FM writes, I realize that this might be a therapy issue, but anyway, my parents were bad parents. My mom had me when she was 15, and it was clear that my teen parents were more interested in being young than being parents. As a result, I have almost no relationship with them. That changed, however, when I had kids of my own. Now they're going out of their way to be the best and most doting grandparents ever, and I find myself resenting the heck out of it. They're giving me the, quote, get over it vibe, but this isn't something that I've been able to just shake off. Any advice?
Well, yeah, bro. Listen, parenting doesn't come with the manual. And they had you so young. I mean, they were kids trying to raise a child. So you had children raising a child. Mm-hmm. I mean, if they made huge mistakes, they didn't get it right. But you turned out fine. Look, by the grace of God, here you are. Now you have a family. Now they trying to get it right. Man, they just trying to get it right. You resentment is not going to help the situation at all. It does nothing. Plus, they're older now. They just know more about life. And I'm pretty sure they wish they could get over it. I'm pretty sure they wish they had done a lot of things differently. But you have an opportunity, man, to let it go, because you're saying that they're saying they got these get over it vibes. And that's because there's nothing they can do to go back and rectify it. So they're just trying to get it right moving forward.
Maybe he does need therapy.
For that?
Yes? No?
Yeah, I think so.
Steve, yeah.
You need therapy for that?
Yeah, for your parents' trauma and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because on the radio show, I would just say, yes, he should probably seek therapy. Because therapy is really good for you.
It is, for sure.
It is.
Very good. My parents beat me. They beat me. I'm tell you right now, if I could go back and put charges on my parents for the way they beat me, I would. I'd walk in the courtroom and turn their ass right in. I sure would.
Oh, you need therapy. For sure.
Yeah. But I'm fine. I'm doing well.
You surviving.
You got over
surviving.
Yeah, we got over it because we had to.
That's funny.
We doing fine.
Well. Therapy might work for him, though, for sure.
So, yeah, I think you should try it. All right, we have time for another one, Steve. This is Joycelyn on Facebook. She says, I love my parents, but they are the worst and totally miserable almost all of the time. When they're not doing the jobs that they hate or spending time with people they don't like, they're arguing with each other about stuff that's not important. I know they used to be happy, but I've never seen it. I wouldn't even know where to begin to try and help them, but I do know that I don't want to end up like them. So here's a question. Is being around them more likely to make me end up being like them, or is it a good guide on how to not live my life? Wow.
What's wrong with these people and their parents? Wow. What is going on with these people?
They real judgy on the parents, huh?
I keep telling y'all that parenting is hard.
It is hard.
It's really hard, man. And you are going to make a lot of mistakes as a parent. I know I have. We probably all have.
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah.
And now if y'all want to hold it against a parent to the day you die, then go ahead. But man, people make mistakes, and you're going to find that out when you become a parent. you're going to get it wrong. A lot of times.
Plenty of time.
Because like right now, I had one child told me that they love languages, not gifts. They love languages, words, and I don't specialize in words. But you takes these gifts, though. I ain't seen you give back now one of them love signs. Not now one. I want it verbal. Okay, cool. Come in here and ask me for something else. Watch this here.
All
you
right.
know what I'm going to do?
What?
I love
Talk
you.
to him. Yeah. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up in 20 minutes right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, early voting has started. It has started, so you need to know your voting rights. If your name is, and Junior said you're going today, if your name is not on the voter registration list, you can ask if you're listed at a different polling place. If so, you can ask for a provisional or temporary ballot, okay? Check your state's ID requirements. If you forget your ID, some select states will allow you to cast a provisional ballot, or you can sign a form affirming your identity. Are the machines down at your polling place? That's another thing. If they are, you can ask for a paper ballot. If you made a mistake on your ballot, some people do that. You can ask for a new ballot and start over again. If your polling place is closing while you're in the line, if you're already in line, you still have the right to vote, okay? If you're experiencing issues at the poll, you can call the Election Protection Hotline, at 866-OUR-VOTE. 866-OUR-VOTE. Yeah. You really have to watch it this time because Trump is not planning on losing.
They doing everything.
Everything they can.
We have rights.
Early voting is the key.
Or you can go with this one right here because this one worked a lot. Close if you want to.
Threaten the people.
No.
Again, if you have some problems, call the Election Protection Hotline at 866-OUR-VOTE. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather not be able to control your laughter or not to be able to control your tears? Laughter or tears?
Oh, hey.
One of them.
Ooh, Lord, I done laughed at the wrong time.
Man.
That was not funny. Why are you laughing?
I'm telling you right now, I have laughed at the wrong time.
and wouldn't stop.
I'm talking about, and been the only one laughing.
Bent over laughing? Oh,
I'm talking about hard, though. I'm talking about bent over when but I'm talking about bent over laughing, and when I rose up, I found out the severity of the situation, which made me laugh even harder.
Oh no! You were in it then, you couldn't stop. All right. Would you rather give up traveling, or would you rather give up celebrating the holidays? Wow.
Travel. I gotta have them holidays.
Love the holidays. Travel.
Okay, travel.
Big dog.
Steve, the traveling man on this show.
I'm not giving up travel. We just gonna have to move Christmas. We're gonna have it on the off day or something. We can do it on the 26th or the 23rd. But what we not gonna do is not be going on there. I got to get away from these grandkids. Ain't no way.
All right. Would you rather be able to only shower twice a month or check your phone one time daily, once a day?
I'm not giving up showering, Shirley.
I gotta take that shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this phone once a day. I do that often anyway, though.
Man.
And I'll tell you something, I ain't got to ever check another email. So.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather have out of control body hair or a strong, pungent body odor?
Well, we just took a shower on the last one, so we ain't gonna have nobody. Okay, buy the house. Call it. Buy the house. I don't know where it's growing at. I don't know. I got a back full of hair. I don't know what I got. Give me the money.
Yeah. You just be a werewolf and be quiet.
Just you know.
Would you rather get all your wisdom teeth pulled at one time, or would you rather get your butt cheeks pierced?
What? Butt cheeks pierced?
I got all 4 of mine done at the same time.
Me too.
Hell yeah, they put me on.
I mean,
you got to put me under to pierce my butt. You're going to have to put me on the front.
So which one?
I'm going to go with the wisdom teeth.
Yeah. Okay. That other one sound like, I can't say that, but
I'm getting
sound like a bad freak party.
For what?
A freak party gone wrong.
You say, what you say? Say.
Well, I'm going to go with the wisdom teeth because that's what I did. I actually got them all done at once.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know how you did
5 hours.
I did it. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, before you get to your closing remarks, we know that you and Charlemagne are friends, right? And you're like a mentor to him. He looks up to you. Well, today, Charlemagne is sitting down with Vice President Kamala Harris. It's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be live from Detroit. They're going to have an audio town hall meeting. Listeners across the country will be able to call in, ask the Vice President and the Democratic nominee questions via the Talkback feature on iHeartRadio. So make sure if you want to hear this, you download the free iHeartRadio app. You can click on the microphone icon on your favorite iHeartRadio station and record your question and hit send. Okay?
That's nice.
Steve,
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Charlemagne is a good guy, man. I'm really proud of all these cats in radio, man, for taking the stand that they've taken during this election. Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hewley, Charlemagne, us. You know, we've really taken the banner and done our part in this.
Yeah.
You know, in spite of the naysayers, which are not important to me, you know, listen to me, y'all. Whenever you make the decision to do better, to do right, to improve, or to accomplish, prepare yourself for the naysayers, for the haters, for the negativity. I don't know why it's at the level that it's at right now, especially amongst ourselves as blacks. But you have got to learn how to let this stuff roll off your back. And I'm talking to myself with this closing remark also. You have got to stay focused on the task at hand. The naysayers are coming. You know, whenever God is doing something for you, you have to understand the devil sees it. And sometimes the devil sees more in you than you see in yourself. Because the devil knows that God's plan for you is to prosper you. He knows that. And it is his job, and I say this all the time, his number one job is to rob you of your destiny. Is to make you not get to be what God has for you. And part of it right now is social media. It is alarming the way it's used, man. And it is used a lot of the times by us, against us. It is sickening to what it has become. And there's nothing I can do about it. But it's something you can do about it, though. You can keep yourself moving forward by ignoring the business of social media. It's predominantly negative. Even if you try, man, I don't care what you do. You can post a picture of a newborn baby and say, congratulations to the Walker family on the birth of their new baby. Somebody got something negative to say about the baby. So that ain't their baby. They just be going. That baby ugly. What's the matter with whose baby? I don't know why we always talking about them. What, man, you can't do nothing. I don't care what you post. President Obama came out talking to black men about getting out supporting Kamala Harris. We had the nerve to have black women, some black women, come on these shows talking about he doesn't have the right to talk to black men. First of all, you ain't a black man. The black dudes didn't have a problem with Obama. because we knew who he was talking to and what he was talking about, and we knew where it was coming from. It was coming from a place of pride and dignity in knowing who we are. And he didn't exclude himself from being one of us. He kept saying we. He kept saying we. Not y'all. He kept saying we. You know why? Because he knows he's one of us. It's amazing, man, how we do this. Y'all, stay the course. Stay on your path. Stay on track. Don't let these naysayers and haters get to you. I had to talk to a good friend of mine who's famous too. And something had happened online. They was just eating him up. And he called me. He said, man, I don't understand this, man. Man, it's so crazy, man. I mean, he was actually going through some depression about it. I had to grab him and say, hold up, man. Listen to me. Do you know who you are? Do you know whose you are? See, you got to keep that in mind, that you are a child of God, that you are a creation by God. And when the devil sent his imps for you, you are not over here by yourself. God made you and created this path for you. And your path is very, very unique. I don't know no people that's traveled the exact same path. I know a lot of people. I know some similarities, but I don't know nobody that had the exact same path. Stay the course. You're going to be fine. You just got to stop with allowing the haters to do what they do. Even when they mask it and try to make it sound like they pulling y'all's coat. People get on these podcasts talking about, I'm a truth teller. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And then they mask some of their little truth with a whole bunch of lies. Or it's just lies spun so well that it sounds like truth. Do you know, man, and every woman in here can attest to this, you've all been lied to by a man that made it sound so good it sounded believable, didn't it? Well, don't you think them the same dudes can lie about other things too? Be careful out there, y'all. Know who you are, but more importantly, know whose you are. You are a child of God. And with that comes a level of protection if you allow him. And the best way to let him protect you is to sometimes you just got to be still and let them say what they gonna say. Because if you give it 48 hours, they're gonna be on to something else anyway. It's just the way it works, man. Just keep your mouth closed and stay on the wall. And remember whose you are. God is in the blessing business. Talk to God today, y'all. He'd absolutely love to hear from you. Y'all have a good one. All right, peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.